Alright guys, so as I said in my Instagram post, I'm going to be cooking something new, so you guys are going to experience this with me. This is my first time experimenting with veggie pasta, and I got this here from Walmart. This is supposed to be enriched carrot, tomato, and spinach, and I'm going to be combining this with a tomato-based sauce. I chose to use the Prego Italian sausage and garlic. I'm doing that because my meat is Italian sausage, and I like to buy these because since the seasonings is already there, I don't have to use as much salt versus using just plain pork or just hamburger or things of that nature. So I'll also be using some spinach to go into the sauce, so you'll see what happens. We'll learn together and we'll see how it goes. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring a pot of water to a boil for the pasta, and you want to also make sure that you salt the water. You can salt to your liking, but since this is veggie, I kind of want to make sure it's definitely got a little extra seasoning in there. So we're going to put the top on. By putting the top on, it actually comes to a boil faster. Let's make sure I get it all in there. So I got that water good and hot because it's breaking down pretty fast. Usually with regular pasta, it kind of takes a little bit of time before it gets soft to go all the way down in the water. This one's going a lot faster. I'm going to spread it out a little bit so it doesn't stick. Alright. Now I'm going to leave the top off so I can check the tenderness from time to time. What I'm going for here is I want it to be al dente, which is it's soft enough to bend, but at the same time it still has a little bit of thickness to it to where it still has a little bit of a bite to it. So I don't want it to be completely soft. I kind of want it in between, because what I also plan on doing is dumping this in my sauce, which I finished. So I'm about to start on the sauce right now. I got here another pot that I got heating up right now, and I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil and some garlic. I prefer fresh garlic, but at times when I don't have access to get my hands on any, I like to use this instead. So here we go. Okay, so now we got the spinach in there. The meat's about halfway cooked. By the time the meat is fully cooked, the spinach will be completely thawed. And what we'll do next is I'll taste it, make sure I'm happy with the seasonings, and then we'll proceed to add our sauce. As you can see, our pasta is still going pretty good. It's almost where I want it to be, so far I got it cooking at a good time frame. What I want is, I don't want the pasta to, once I drain it, I don't want it to sit out too long. I want to be able to just be able to drain it, then dump it right in to the sauce. So I did my best to try to time this so this can be ready around the same time the sauce will be ready, so I won't have to have too much distance in between dumping it out of the water and putting it into the sauce. So far we're going at a good pace. Okay, so the meat's cooked down to the way I like. The seasoning's perfect. Now it's time to add the sauce. Again, I'm using the Prego Italian sausage and garlic. I did turn the heat from medium high to medium low, because the sauce is pretty much already ready. You just want to stir it in and kind of get it fully warmed through. pasta. It smells great. In case you're wondering, I did not drain this pot of the grease from the sausage because this one to me did not cause as much grease to where I thought it needed to be drained. If you want to save yourself some extra calories, you can either get yourself a leaner type of a sausage, or you can drain it and then proceed to this step, but I did not drain it. Okay, so I'm happy now with the way this is tasting. The last ingredient I'm going to add to this is just a little bit of shredded cheese. I'm going to be using a Mexican blend. You'll need a little bit. But if you know me, I'm a big fan of cheese, and so this is my way of making up for not using a cream-based sauce. I'm adding some cheese to a tomato base so I can still kind of satisfy my want for cheese, but still going the healthier route of a tomato-based sauce. Okay, so I just drained the pasta. As you can see, it's still super hot. Get every little bit of the water out. And I'm going to add it right in to the sauce. And I'm kind of slowly folding it in there, so I don't want to break up the pasta too much. But I also want to make sure I get everything mixed in there really good. This looks amazing. This dish overall took about 35-40 minutes to make, give or take the time it takes to bring your pasta to a boil. Depending on where you live, the temperature to bring your water to a boil varies. And there you have it, my vegetarian fettuccine with Italian sausage and tomato sauce with a little bit of cheese. Healthier alternative to eating pasta. It smells good. It looks good. But now to the most important part. Still a piece of meat. Okay. That is really good. That is really good. I'm very happy with that. That's delicious. Now again, this is my first time making this dish, and I'm very proud of myself. So you all got to witness me creating my first vegetarian-based pasta, which I never thought I would like eating vegetable pasta, but believe it or not, you don't really think about it when you eat it. It just, I'm imagining, because I got all the flavors of that tomato as well as the taste of the spinach, since I already got a good amount of vegetables working in this pot in the first place with the flavors of the sausage and whatnot, you don't really have time to focus on what particular noodle you're eating. It just tastes that delicious that you just care about the overall flavors, and it doesn't even matter. So I hope you enjoyed this, guys. I'll put the recipe in the description below. And if you want to see more of this, just give me a like and share and subscribe. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Till next dish.